Wait, are they
Jin Sangzi, you stole my hoe. Now give it back.
Cut it out, Guardo. Who would want that busted old thing?
You stole it.
Ridiculous!
You?
Please, calm down. There's no need to get so worked up. Just talk this out.
No one can calm us down.
You two are so...
Miss Bai, didn't you stop by just a few days?
I did, but I've come back. I wanted to show Nikki your hoe. Uncle Go, why are you arguing with Uncle Jin again?
It's all because of that hoe.
Okay,
Jin Sangzi's hoe broke recently, that much I know. Everyone knows I've got it.
Hey! I thought...
You took it!
Gentlemen,
Uncle Go, how about you let up?
Guardo, you...
Jin Sangzi! Artwa...
Taiping?
Whoa! A real...
Artist Nikki, Miss.
So embarrassing. Those...
enemies from a
Even if they were, there's no rule saying they can't get along in this life. From what I just heard, I think I've got the gist of things. Uncle Go's hoe turned to ink, and Uncle Jin suddenly had a hoe appear out of nowhere. Auntie Taiping, I'd like to start with the hoe at your place. Would you mind showing us?
No problem. Follow me.
If I hadn't already promised to meet up...
Okay.
Whoa! Just like the raft from before. This hole looks like it came out of a painting.
But it hasn't completely disappeared. Maybe I can use my dancing ability to restore it. Auntie Taiping, I tried restoring the hoe.
That's it. You've become quite impressed.
Don't mention it.
It changed overnight. When morning came, it looked completely different.
Just like before, this turning into ink thing happens with no warning. Miss Sui and I tried to find a pattern before, but nothing.
At least we know Uncle Jin's hoe and Uncle Go's inked hoe aren't the same hoe.
So then...
No idea.
Since Uncle Jin said he found the hoe at his house...
Yes.
Hey.
Looks like someone's home after all.
Miss Ziyan, it's rare to catch you at home. Are you off today?
Yes, you could say that. Speaking of rare, it's not every day I see you and artist Nikki together. What brings you two here?
Uncle Jin told us he found an extra hoe in the house this morning. You didn't happen to buy it, did you?
No, it wasn't me. And I don't think my mother bought it either.
Weird. How could it have just popped in out of thin air?
Nikki, did you say my...
But we all...
Oh,
I understand your concern.
but what I don't...
Huh?
You don't know this, but every time I buy one of Uncle, he just can't swallow... We've tried talking to them.
Harboring ill will in a
I still believe...
new possibility.
Maybe...
Thank you, Nikki.
No need to thank us.
That hoe couldn't have really...
I have a hunch. There should be one...
Do you mean... The hoe seller. The person who sold the hose would definitely know where it came from and where it was heading.
Exactly. If I remember correctly, the only person in the village who deal...
Good idea. Nikki, when it...
The sun is warm and the fields grow long. Oh, if it isn't Miss Bai and artist...
Hi, Mr. Wu.
Oh, I was wondering why you two were here. Well, you've come to the right place.
Classic Mr. Wu. We actually want to ask, has anyone recently bought a hoe?
A hoe? Well, the only person to buy one lately was that young lad Dulan Hui. Wait, actually he came twice. About a week ago. He said the hoe he bought from me was working so well, he wanted another one just like it. I looked for ages and dug up the last one. Then a few days later, he came back for another one. I had to tell him he'd have to wait for me to make a whole new one.
Du Lan Hui. Wait, isn't that Uncle Go's son?
What? Oh, wow. This is getting confusing now.
I don't have solid proof, and I can't figure out his intentions, but my gut's telling me that hoe at Uncle Jin's place is the same one Lan Hui bought.
Well then, it looks like we'll need to ask Du Lan Hui if...
Oh, I actually ran into him earlier, in the woods by Uncle...
Thanks, Mr. Wu.
Xian, you won't believe. The other day, I went around the mountain to try and find a way up. I didn't find a path, but I did spot a white figure floating by. It was so mysterious.
I've told you, the backside of the mountain is dangerous these days. Why would you go there alone again?
I was just passing by and couldn't resist. Huh? Nikki and Miss Bai? Fancy running into you here.
Lan Hui.
I was just... Oh, I heard...
I'll get straight to it. Lan Hui, that extra hoe at Uncle Jin's place, you bought it from Mr. Wu, right?
Oh no, I forgot about him.
It seems like you guessed right. After hearing that our hoe was broken, Lan Hui went and bought us a new one. I didn't dare tell my parents. I brought it home quietly and hid it somewhere no one would notice. But before I could come up with an excuse, my father...
I see.
We thought the same.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
You're right.
Don't worry.
Yes. If we can figure out the root of the problem, maybe we can actually fix it.
Really, it's all just a bunch of small misunderstandings.
Also, my father...
Then later, my father planted...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a bunch of little misunderstandings.
He does, but on...
Huh. Hearing a...
Do you mean...
Exactly. Both of them have been... So why not use this to move things along?
Nikki's right.
Me too.
I think Miss...
Let's tell Uncle Go first. After...
All right. And I'll talk to my father.
Whoa, look at the crowd!
This time, I misunderstood and wrongly...
You...
Also, here's this Shangbao as an apology. Don't worry.
Uncle Jin, my father's always...
You... Between the apology and the gift... All right, okay. You see, it's my...
Uncle Go, after that, my father moved his singing further away, just so he would...
Oh, my girl.
Nikki, Miss Bai, thanks so much.
And you really ought to thank them properly. And if you...
So...
Stop giggling.
Hate turned into fate. It really happened.
It's a really good thing. Miss Bai, aren't you happy?
Of course I'm happy. It's just... I always thought changing a yin yuan was like rowing against the current, requiring tremendous effort and sacrifice. I never expected it could be resolved so smoothly.
Each yin yuan has its own rhythm, and new connections always bring unexpected changes. Sometimes without us even noticing, the threads that seemed broken are quietly mended.
Maybe you're right. Now that this matter is settled, Artist Nikki, where would you like to go next?
I want to visit Yoon's house. As the village healer, if she's not seeing anyone, it'll be bad for her patients.
Good idea. Yoon lost her father when she was young, and her mother passed away from illness not long after. Now, she's left with her elderly grandmother.
Yunyang, Yunyang, don't cry. Come.
Grandmother.
Oh, hey, I remember all of...
Artist Nikki. Miss Bai. I haven't been feeling myself lately, so I'm seeing... We're all Strange things have been happening at home. That box, it was the last thing my mother left for me. That winter, my mother's health had She came over and carried me back to my room. She kept murmuring about how... Before she passed, a few days ago, when the weather was clear, I was sorting through my medicinal herbs and decided to take the box out to clean it. But suddenly, it started to darken.
Losing someone and feel...
But love does...
Yes!
Thank you so...
From what you've said...
I'd like to see the box... Artist Nick...
Huh? How could...
I'm ashamed to say. My... Auntie Chun said the box wasn't with her. While I was organizing my herbs, I happened to notice the moonlight shining on a corner of the clutter pile. Something seemed to be glowing. When I cleared...
What a
Come to think of it, it's exactly the kind of thing my mother would do. Only this time... Young. Thank you, Artist Nikki. The box is behind the house. Yoon, I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but this box feels a bit too light.
Earlier, I had a feeling something was off.
I'm old enough now. So back then, it had already... Yoon, what does the letter say? So that's what happened. The gift your mother prepared for...
She didn't have time to prepare another...
Seeing it this way...
To be honest, I had already suspected as much. Mother used to say that the moon and Yoon... And now... Even if it is just chasing the moon's reflection, if you don't try, how will you know? According to what Auntie Yu wrote in her letter...
But after all these years, wouldn't it be damaged by the water by now?
Yunyang went back to look for it.
Yes.
The only problem is...
Since Auntie Yu couldn't find... Got it. I'll get ready too.
Artist Nikki, Auntie Chun came too. She heard about the box and wants to help. Thank you.
Don't worry.
Exact. You.
This though.
Auntie Chun. Perfect time. Do you happen to...
Yunyang once. Thinking.
It sounds like she left behind something Yun could use in her medical work.
That's great! What?
No time to waste. Let's split up and search.
Huh? Am I seeing things? That fish over there looks really different.
Was the keepsake Auntie Yu left behind eaten by a fish? Let me try using my fishing ability to reel it in. Momo, I caught it! I'm getting really good.
We fished it out! It looks like... mortar for grinding medicine?
Yun, I pulled this out of the river. This is... My mother used to grind... Yun, be like...
This small size, and those patterns, the shape.
I recognize every fine line, each and every mark on it. Somehow, though, maybe this really is what she meant to leave for me.
I thought the same thing too.
Fishing for the moon and the water. Mother, you always used to say, the moon speaks no words, yet it reflects countless thoughts. There was once a time when I wonder, Mother, if you've truly become... and if we...
They say when people leave...
Even if someone is gone, it doesn't mean their Yinyuan disappears. Moonlight spans all across the world. Where hearts align.
Now that this matter is settled, I
want to visit the Liu...
I've also searched along with the other villager. We're here. This is the home of the family whose
It's Artist Nikki. I'm looking for Xiaozhi. Have you seen...
Xiao...
Some people... But that's not...
Don't worry. That stuff about people vanished.
Yeah, Xiaozhi, she's so... Artist...
Wow, it looks like it took a lot of effort.
If only Xiaozhi could hear you say that. Her parents never praised her. They just nagged her instead. Huh. I wonder who's been feeding Minnie these past few days, now that Xiaozhi is gone. Minnie is really timid, but whenever it sees this toy, it goes crazy for it. Xiaozhi must be missing Minnie a lot, too. Artist...
Thank you, Tian. Maybe once...
That girl! You...
Auntie Liu, please don't...
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai!
Xiaozhi.
The other day, now her
Hopefully.
Auntie Liu.
That morning, everyone said she didn't...
Auntie Liu, when Xiaozhi left, did she have her umbrella with her?
Yes, of course.
If that's the case...
Now that you mention it, there was something strange. That evening, we both heard someone knocking on the door. The knocking got louder and faster, so I rushed over and opened it. But when I did, there was no one there. Just a gust of wind, and after that, we were so caught up with looking for her, we didn't even...
It was storm.
That must be it. Who would be running around in that kind of weather anyway?
Since it was raining that hard, maybe she found a place to wait out the storm.
Oh, I really...
Don't worry, Miss Leo.
Thank you, Artist Nikki. If you find her, please tell me right away.
Xiaozhi's parents have searched relentlessly.
Maybe we should start by checking around
That makes sense. When we're...
Artist Nikki.
Actually, we're...
Shh. Let's see. Actually... You know what? Now that I think about it, the weather wasn't...
Do you know what sort of things Xiaozhi... Ronghua?
Yes. Her mother... Her parents... Over time. But I've seen her... Even Chen always... I think...
I agree with...
Yeah. But her... That said...
Don't blame your... It's just... If they take it...
That's right.
Young or old, with...
But the...
Artisan Chung?
You really can't
Artisan Chung...
Not with my own 3 lot. 10 years ago, there was a brush artisan who vanished after a rainstorm. Then one rain after another. More and more people disappeared.
But according to Mrs. Liu, you finished fixing Xiaozhi's even if the stories about the rain are true.
That's true. Her mother thanked me, then started scolding her, telling Xiaozhi to... We're neighbors, so I hear him bickering like that all the time. While dealing with another customer, I saw Tian leave without an umbrella. I went...
A child...
Oh no! If Artisan Chung... Did...
I heard her say her parents did. Also, she said something like, Tian really valued his yin-yuan with that girl.
I just happen to have some fan feathers. You can use them to fix Xiaozhi's umbrella.
That way, we can keep out the rain. Artist Nikki, for now, keep the umbrella. I don't know how to break it to them. Please.
Okay.
Anyway, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, when you're out in...
Huh? Nikki, do you smell a cat?
Tian did mention a cat named Minnie. Could it be nearby?
That's right. He said Minnie was shy around strangers, but loved the toys they made. Nikki, let's try using that toy to lure Minnie out. Maybe the cat can help us find some clues.
Wait, is this Xiao Zhi's Sprout Cat?
It looks like it's trying to give us something. Nikki, take a look. Seems like she longs for the kind of bond you have with Miss Sui.
A yin yuan made with respect, encouragement, and promise.
Yes, I'll always treasure the bond with my teacher.
Phew, we finally understand a little more about Xiaozhi.
Shu's memories, and the umbrella from Artisan Cheng. Xiaozhi was at odds with her parents.
Seems like Xiaozhi longed for praise and approval. So
Artisan Cheng's son, Tian, might have been the only other...
It's because Tian saw Xiaozhi's strengths and learned craftsmanship from her.
However, that day her parents brought her to visit Artisan Cheng to repair her umbrella. While flattering Tian, they told her to be more like him.
That must have been the last straw for her. In her parents' eyes, she wasn't even as good as Tian. She must have been furious.
And so, she had a big... and that...
But Artisan Cheng never actually saw anyone disappear in the rain. So maybe she is just hiding somewhere.
But we still have no clue where she might be hiding.
Miss Bai, have those who disappeared really never come back?
No. As Artisan Cheng said, the first person who disappeared went missing 10 years ago. Their chances of survival are very slim.
Maybe they just went somewhere that's difficult to find, and if we search hard enough...
What's the point in trying? When a yin yuan is broken, it's broken. Also, those who could travel through places such as that are long gone. Nikki, I can't continue to investigate Xiaozhi's situation with you. We'll meet again later.
Momo, let's go back to her house and see if we can figure out where she went.
Nikki, it looks like it's going to rain. Nikki, that cat that just passed by, stopped making any sound.
The cat disappeared?
Those stories, they're real. Could the cat really have turned into ink in the rain?
I'm afraid the ink stain on the Liu family's door was left there 3 days ago by Xiaozhi.
Nikki, are you saying that the knocking sound that day...
It must have been Xiaozhi seeking shelter from the rain, but her parents didn't open the door in time, and she got soaked.
So when her parents opened the door, there was no one outside.
And Xiaozhi, inches away, turned into ink.
Nikki, should we tell her parents about this?
Let me think. We owe them an explanation. Let's head to the Liu family's house.
Artist Nikki.
Mr. and Mrs. What I'm about... That day, Xiaozhi didn't have an...
But when we opened the door, there was no one outside. My daughter. Where did she go?
She didn't make it in time to avoid the rain and got soaked. Mr. and Mrs. Liu, the ink stain by the door is what was left after she disappeared.
Didn't make it in time. When we went to open the door,
My baby!
we didn't hear a knocking because we were...
The truth is, Xiaozhi had her strengths.
It's not that we didn't know. We were just afraid she'd become too proud.
That day when we came back home, we felt so bad.
It was always us blaming her, or her blaming us. My baby.
But things that turn to ink don't seem to be caused by the strange rain. There are still many questions we can't answer. Miss Bai, let's head to the small bridge behind the village and meet up with Miss Sui. Maybe she's found other clues. I hope Miss Sui brought an umbrella.
Don't worry about that. Let's just hurry over there.
Miss Sui!
Nikki.
Miss Sui.
Are you okay? What happened just now?
I think I just stepped into another realm. Everything looked like a painting, and I saw a long soaring through it. Could that have been the Inkville Long?
Another realm?
You saw Miss Sui turn into ink. It must have been terrible. In your shock, you may have just seen an illusion.
No, it wasn't an illusion. I know I saw it. The place resembled our village, yet it was an entirely different world. I saw it right where Miss Sui vanished. I think she, along with the other missing villagers, might have been drawn into that realm. I need to figure out how to get back in there and save them.
If that's true, we'll need to find the entrance to this place.
But it's already gone. Where can we look now?
Inside the painting. Wait, the kids by the village entrance often sing a nursery rhyme. In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. That sounds just like what I saw in the other realm.
That nursery rhyme has been around for generations, but only bits and pieces are still known. Maybe some of the elders remember the rest.
Granny Yao! She used to hum that rhyme. Maybe she remembers all the lyrics.
The thing is, Granny Yao is quite elderly. Her memory is touch and go. In her current state, we might not get much from her.
Miss Bai, could you keep an eye on her? When she's having a good day, she might remember the rest of the rhyme.
Well... all right. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thank you. We'll keep hunting for more clues. We have to find a way into that realm and rescue Miss Sui. And the others.
I wonder if Granny Yao has remembered the rest of that nursery rhyme. Nikki, let's stop by Yun's place.
You, my dear, you haven't changed at all. You always enjoyed my... In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. And in that mountain, another pavilion.
Grandma, you've sung this part several times. Could you please sing the rest for me?
Yun, Granny Yao.
Shh, don't rush. Granny Yao just remembered the full nursery rhyme, though some parts are a bit mixed up. Be patient. She'll recite it again.
In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. I've heard these 2 lines already. Now, Grandma, please tell Artist Nikki the rest.
Oh, you want to hear it too? All right. Let me see. No 2 peaks are the same. Pavilions overlap. Paintings connect. No shadow in the ink. No sounds from the rain. No way to go back. Only a pavilion. Silent and bare. Listen to me, my dear. Please, don't go wandering up the backside of the mountain. If you get trapped in the ink and lose your way, it would be awful.
The backside of the mountain. Zuyan and Lan Hui also mentioned it. Lately, people say they've seen ghostly shadows there. The nursery rhyme seems to hint that the
It's possible.
The mountain's backside has been abandoned for years with no path. I've never heard of anyone going up there.
I know you're concerned for me, but these strange events keep happening. I must investigate the backside of the mountain.
My mother once told me about a narrow path that leads there, but the path has long fallen into disrepair. Years ago, a rock slide sealed off the entrance, and no one has gone up since.
I see. In that case, I might have an idea. We can't move the rocks by hand, but with my Danqing ability,
I've heard of artists painting with ink.
ordinary ink wouldn't work. But if I combine the rainwater that makes people vanish with my Danqing ability, it's worth a try.
Using rainwater instead of ink, the Danqing painting should turn into ink, then vanish. That's a brilliant idea.
Brilliant, brilliant! But, Nikki, where are we supposed to get rainwater right now?
I remember Miss Sui mentioning that she had collected some rainwater during her investigation. Momo, come on. Let's go search near her house. Here it is, Momo. I found the rainwater Miss Sui gathered. With this, we should be able to access the backside of the mountain and find the entrance of the Danqing realm. Miss Sui and all the others who disappeared are counting on us.
Right. You and me. We'll bring them home together. Nikki, I think this is the boulder that's blocking the path.
There's only enough rainwater for one attempt. I really hope combining it with my Danqing ability will make it...
We did it!
The path really is narrow. All right, Momo. Let's be careful.
I hope the pavilion from the nursery rhyme is actually up there. Nikki, we shouldn't waste time. Let's get going.
Who would have thought? How does this world have such sporadic and dangerous rain?
Nikki, the things turning to ink? The people disappearing in the rain? Could they all be connected to some kind of dark essence?
It's possible. But there's something else that's strange. Back in the Sea of Stars, I didn't sense this world at all. that I think about it, it was only recently that this world started glowing faintly, like a newborn star just beginning to shine.
Luckily, the Sea of Stars picked up that faint signal, so we knew something was wrong. That's how we knew to investigate.
Right. But for now, our priority is to find the Dancing Realm and discover how to restore those who have vanished. Only then can we dig deeper and uncover if Dark Essence is really behind everything.
Yo. Hey. Yo. Hey. Yeah.
Nikki, this scroll, it looks like... Why do a few strokes seem to be missing?
Let me try using my Danqing ability to fix it.
We're inside the Danqing realm?
Yeah, this is definitely it. Who would have thought that old nursery rhyme would turn out to be true? But we still don't know where Miss Sui and the others are. Momo, let's start looking around.
Nikki, look! These paintings.
The one in the middle shows a village and mountain landscape that looks just like Danqing Island. It must be the entrance connecting the two worlds. And the ones beside it. A cat holding a brush and wearing elegant robes. I don't know why, but it feels oddly familiar.
Nikki, besides these paintings, there's really nothing else around the pavilion. How are we supposed to find Miss Sui and the others?
If this scenery resembles the backside of the mountain on Danqing Island, then maybe there's a village and people living down below too. Let's go down and take a look.
Good idea. Let's first check the spot where Miss Sui disappeared. I haven't heard her voice in a while. I kind of miss it. The Danqing realm looks so much like the outside world. What kind of place is this?
I'm not sure. But let's search for some signs of Miss Sui first.